can't be a referee in the Premier League and be saying that Liverpool play shit and then calling the manager a word like it doesn't. You can't do that.
In every other sport, there isn't as much disrespect as these Premier League referees get.
Yeah, but do you know how many times Ronaldo and Messi have done it to each other? I beg, please, let's be. If we're going to be,
Not come to the Ballon D'Or?
Yes, yes.
Where did you see that?
When did you see that?
Look, the day that the best player in a current season, we have let it be a defensive midfielder over a winger. Are we insane?
You still haven't answered that.
Why Vini
deserve
to win the Ballon d'Or? See Arsenal, you fraud of a club. Oh my.
So let's start with actually recently. David Coote, obviously.
Is his name Coote or
Is it
Coote?
Coote, yeah.
It's Coote.
Yeah. So yesterday we saw, I don't know how you saw, but I saw Fabrizio basically come out and say that this referee has been suspended for calling Liverpool a shit and calling Jurgen Klopp the C word, which I don't really want to say. And what do you think about it?
I mean,
Yeah, what do you think?
Man, okay, not that, but it's you're not gonna have the best opinion. Like the guy is, is well, technically is his job. Like, and you've seen the way club, like, first of all, refereeing and officiating in any capacity, whether it's professionally or in like terms of non-league or semi-pro, is tough. Like, there's constantly people in your ear the whole lot. Belligerence is literally the theme in that capacity. And not to talk of when you're at the highest level. Have you not seen the clips or the pictures of Jurgen Klopp, how he used to get really hyped?
Yeah, but like
to the officials,
the
like,
refs are supposed to
be neutral.
They should be able to take it. Like,
In
you know
what,
what I mean?
Do they get? They don't get paid enough to take that. No, I don't.
Yeah, yes, they do.
Are
They
you
get
saying
60.
that David Coote is wrong for what he done?
Yes.
No way.
Man, but when you
Bro,
when
That's
you
because
when, no,
he's
wait.
That's
No,
because you think about Anthony
Anthony
Taylor.
Taylor. That's his problem.
exactly
and you
right.
are 100% right.
Your problem is
Let
that
the video come out about Anthony Taylor. Man. Wallahi.
No, but yeah, we actually have to be honest with ourselves here. Do you know the amount of stick these referees get off fans, the team people themselves? We see all the time. F you, you're shit, mate. And that. So now someone wants to, and Jurgen Klopp, I know he's one Liverpool legend there, but let's not forget, he was one of the people that were talking a lot, obviously, about that. Yes, that one big massive mistake that happened during the Spurs game.
I would have one thing to do. Let's continue.
But are we now saying that because now Jurgen Klopp is allowed to go on these rants about referees? One referee says, do you know what? He's actually a whatever. And he didn't say, I think he said Liverpool played shit. He didn't say Liverpool are shit. He said Liverpool played shit, if I'm correct. Are we now saying that someone can't say another team plays shit because now he's a referee?
Even
Yeah, but
Eddie's
it's supposed
a
to be
referee.
objective.
Eddie was a referee, so he told me his opinion too.
Yeah, so you've had your, but like, do you know, I was speaking, and like, how do we like all think, like, because me personally, right, when I seen that, let me not come out and break something. Sorry, guys. When I seen that, I was just kind of like, what the hell is going on, man?
Do you think he should get fired?
No. If he gets fired, if he has to get fired, then every single person that ever says anything about referees, players, or managers within that whole Premier League circle has to be indefinitely fired.
To be honest here, out of all the reasons that they should fire referees and demote or promote other ones.
That's not the one.
This is not one of them.
If
you're
anything,
allowed to have an
the only
opinion.
referee, I'm not being bad, that should have been fired or taken his job away was Howard Webb. After that whole thing came about United and somebody paying his construction company, which
you said the completely wrong. It should be Anthony Taylor.
No, it should be Howard Webb.
Yes.
No, because there was actually something about how I don't know what referee it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. If it was Howard Webb, that a United official or somebody paid a referee's company to work in Man United. So yes, there was, and I will find. Where's my other phone? Where's
Allegations.
He knows what he's doing. No, don't mind him.
Anything to try and smear the great and powerful history of Manchester United, the football club and institution. Mm-hmm. It's okay. I want haters. It's okay to hate as long as you embrace and understand that it's hating that you guys are doing. But again, allegations.
So you're saying I'm lying?
I'm saying that there are allegations. There's not been.
They're not allegations because the guy did get work from that company in his house.
Was there convictions? Because that is not following the laws and practice of fair business
You keep
that
talking
England
now.
likes to uphold.
See, when you talk, like, you just ramble on.
What
Like,
do
you
you
don't
mean?
actually know what you're saying.
What do you mean?
And
I don't know
you've
what's
done it. You do it plenty as well. That's
How?
the funny thing.
I literally did not say anything that was a ramble there.
You know, sometimes when you're defending your team, United, and I like the way you do it. It's funny because it actually makes me laugh. When you're defending United, man, you don't say, "Oh, where's the evidence?" Then when we come with evidence, you say, okay." Then you say something ridiculous to back what you just said when there's evidence is proving that you're wrong. Like,
Circumstantial
remember when this guy said that Martinez was better than Van Dijk?
Oh.
Remember that shit? When he was saying all this rubbish, when Onana was the best passer, goalkeeping passer, right?
Circumstantial evidence does,
and then
does not mean
you say
anything.
something
We have evidence for that
So,
one.
which
when you
one?
say
We
something
have video evidence
For
of
what?
you
No,
saying
that one,
Martinez.
yeah. I've explained my point of view from that one.
You see,
I've had to
that's
defend
what I
myself.
mean. You
even
say
on my
some
team.
like ridiculous because he's United. I don't know why, but talk to yourself, please.
You did that. Talk to yourself.
Anyways, like I was saying, I disagree with you, bro. I think that if we're going to be setting this standard now that people can't have their opinions, then we're going to have a big problem. Because, go say what you want to say.
Like, I never thought that English managers should referee in England.
Wait, what?
Okay, I get what you mean.
I never thought, like,
get what
I
you
didn't
mean.
because
Oh yeah, okay, no,
because you cannot tell me that every referee supports like a
no,
fucking
every referee has bias.
League 2 team
we
or
know
something.
that.
Come on, the fuck.
Like no cap. We all know Michael Oliver has bias for when it comes to Manchester City.
Yes.
That one we know.
We know Anthony Taylor hates Chelsea.
I
all know.
I don't blame him at the same time.
We know the whole PGM.
We know Howard Webb
hates Arsenal.
We know. Wait, what?
We know the whole PGM hates Arsenal.
Go on.
Shut up! Don't start. You know, people, us here, we're part of the Arsenal fan hate committee, so please don't.
We know
I'm
that.
pulling your legs, man.
But like the thing is, like, that's why I never thought it should be like. I know what he said. He called him a right,
Yeah.
which is valid.
Right.
Okay, whatever, right? Jurgen Klopp, he was yeah. We can all agree that.
I'm going to say in a nice way, was a very unnecessarily arrogant person.
Yeah, very very true, right?
Because this is where my problem is, Sam, right? With the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you, Jurgen Klopp, you indirectly are always coming at these referees.
Directly to
Directly to players multiple times are coming directly to referees. We see the stick. It literally got to the point that the FA literally said, if you keep pissing me off, I can give you a yellow card. Because before you wouldn't really give yellow cards for players talking back, but now it's like do you know what it takes for them to get to the point to say, if you try to talk to me anyhow, I'm giving you a yellow card because you've been pissing us off for so long.
Yeah, but like as a referee, you're like
bro, you can't say as a referee because in every other sport there isn't as much disrespect as these Premier League referees get.
Yeah, but like the referee's decision dictates the whole match.
But like
them you don't watch NFL and NBA.
Yeah, but like, no,
Don't watch those two.
But like, no, the
Hey,
thing is,
what
wait.
do you mean?
Oh, the refereeing, the officiating in those two sports
I'm saying the official might be bad, but they don't get as much disrespect as Premier League referees get. No, I'm so
Man,
sorry.
but the thing is about this David Coote lad, right? If you see the decisions he's made against Liverpool now, he makes sense that he doesn't like Liverpool. Like you can't be a referee in the Premier League and be saying that Liverpool play shit and then calling the manager a word like it doesn't. He can't do that. But wait, the decision, right? Van Dijk doing his ACL. Okay. He did not send off Pickford.
Okay.
Odegaard doing a roundabout with the ball with his hand and not giving a penalty. Yeah. Then what was the other one? The Rodri handball. Yeah. David Coote was involved in all of this, right? Right. It's not looking good for him right now. Realistically, right? Okay. As a fan, if it happened to you, right? Or it happened to you, and a referee comes out and says your manager is something, right? Mm-hmm. Basically calling your manager a prick. Mm-hmm. And then saying your team plays shit. Mm-hmm. A referee just came out and said that about your team. Yeah. Then you think in your head and look back at the decisions that is made against you. Mm-hmm. Right, that because it's not your team. That's why you're saying this about. No, but wait, just let me finish. Let me finish. Let me give you an example. Let's just who's a ref? Michael Oliver did something to United, gave a terrible decision. Let's say what happened to. Who's your best player? Bruno. ACL injury. Someone batters into him, right? Mm-hmm. And he doesn't give a red or he doesn't give anything. Mm-hmm. Then decision starts looking a bit suspicious. Then you hear him say United were shit, and he calls your manager whatever. You're telling me that you wouldn't think the same thing as me? Would you think the same thing as me? Like if anything comes out about Anthony Taylor, it makes sense.
See, that's the point.
Yeah,
It's because he's embodied. This is not Michael Coote he's talking
But
about.
me and you are agreeing on the same thing.
I'm like,
So you man are saying he shouldn't be sacked?
No, we're not. No, we shouldn't, because then you have to go and then what you're setting is a precedent in the Premier League that anybody talks about anybody in any way, shape, or form. Referees, Premier League managers, players, anything, you should be sacked.
Okay, if you're stupid enough to get recorded.
That's
saying all that rubbish, you should be sacked.
But how many times do we see? How many times do we see it on they're doing the interviews and they're saying the referee had a bad game. The referee, but you know deep down in their heart they're saying this referee.
No. But my thing is that what I will say though, that I guess I'm compromising on the point here. But what I will say is that I do think that you can have these. We're all going to have biases. It's just the way the game is. Especially if you're raised in the culture of football within England or the United Kingdom, you're going to have your own biases. That's normal. At the end of the day, though, there has to be a level of professionalism that doesn't have you in a situation where you express them. Now, despite that, I do not think he should be fired. I do think a harsh reprimanding should be done, because especially with referees, there's not a lot of grassroots kind of referees coming up. They're not scouting referees and things of that nature. Like there's a minute amount already.
And this is where I say that. Sorry for interrupting, but like this is where I say that English managers should not be refereeing in England.
That's
because
English referees.
Every single one of them referees in the Premier League are English. If you get a foreign manager, I feel like the
referee. Huh? You keep saying manager, referee.
Well, sorry, referee. My head is fried. Leave me alone. Anyway, if you get a foreign referee, I think the matches will be played with common sense. Like every single English every single English referee in the league is rubbish. Every single one of them.
That's a logistical
Name me
nightmare.
one referee
There's actually two.
Michael Oliver is actually good. David Coote is actually good.
David
Coote is actually good.
So that thing that Odegaard did roundabout with the ball in his hand.
Are you trying to say that referees are perfect? Because now we're trying to actually put something on front. Referees are perfect. We've all grown up playing football.
We know how bad referees is part of the game.
We all know there's
part of the game.
So they can have a bad game.
Speaking of bad referees, can have a bad game, right? There's bad referees. Speaking of bad referees, you see what should have been a penalty for me.
You know what I'm going
to do? Is that not bad referee?
That clip, yeah. I'm going to put it right here.
Was it a penalty?
Was it? I'm going to
don't do that one though, please.
Then don't talk about it. Then don't talk about it. We'll talk about it after. Anyway.
Okay, so that means so the referees can. Are you saying that referees should be allowed to say that about teams?
I'm not saying that they should be allowed to
say. I'm saying they should. You know what I'm saying? They should.
That means players should be able to say to the referee, "Yeah, I can't." I mean, come on. That's what you're saying to me. That's true. The players should not be getting a yellow card if they're calling the referee something.
The very fact here that players can even curse to the level that they can curse remember, it is a job, which means that there's a level of professionalism that they should still embody. You cannot just go cursing at your job. You can't.
This is where my point is. This is where my point I'm trying to get to you people. This problem did not start referees. This problem started with players and fans. That's where this problem started.
Exactly.
When you have to realize whenever we go places, what's the one thing that referees always say? You would hate to have my job.
Yeah.
You yourself said it. You yourself said it. You're a referee. You back down. Bro, are you telling me eventually, man, one person, and he didn't say it about anybody else, he said it about one manager who we already know was arrogant.
Mm-hmm. It was
we always know that
it was
those too much. Eventually, bro, you're gonna be like, do you know what? Yeah, this guy is whatever he is. And he didn't even say Liverpool. I don't know. Wait, Liverpool fans, correct me if I'm wrong. Did he say Liverpool played shit or Liverpool are shit? I don't know which one he said.
That our shit here is carrying that one.
Did he say our shit or played shit?
I think he said they are shit.
Well,
they are shit.
I don't know. We have to double check. But if he said our shit, you're a bit crazy still, because look, as much as I don't like the team, they're actually not shit. But on the reels though, it's like players and fans have caused this problem because we don't get these problems in rugby. We don't, and you're saying in NBA NBA there's this thing, but how quickly can somebody get in serious trouble in NBA versus how long it takes?
Do you know how? Because the money in NBA is different because of how concentrated it is. Do you know how many fines they be sending them
Players.
Ah,
Exactly. That's what I mean. So eventually speaking, let me ask a question. A player that has money versus a player that has money, I'm pretty sure it's the one that has money that will talk more than the one that doesn't have money. In the Premier League, you don't get that much trouble for that shit because it's the club that finds you more. It's not the PGMLO that find you. You just get your yellow card.
no, the PGMO
Then
not hand that fines.
fines won't find you if it's red card.
Oh yeah.
It's not yellow card.
Okay,
So you're telling me that there should be more. That means you're giving more power to those referees when we understand intimately that there's definitely a lot of bias.
Have you not? There was I don't know what podcast it was. There was a podcast that there was a referee saying that sometimes they even tell players to stop because if I book you, I know how much you get fined. Apparently, someone was getting fined like $2,000 for every card he got.
Oh,
and
you know what?
so
Yeah.
I believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason why the yellow card came for dissent is because referees got to the point is like, I've been telling these players and they don't listen. Bro, we watch football all the time. How many times have we ever heard a referee tell a player to F off? Have you ever heard a...
That's true. No, they actually try to uphold professionalism.
They
uphold professionalism.
Now then you have players, 11 players, or people gathering around you saying, what, different language, I'm not being racist here, different languages, probably saying, puta, fuck you,
different language.
Bro, can you imagine? You, bro, I don't...
That is going to the referee.
Yes.
Okay, then that's why they need to strive to be perfect. I'm sorry, but the ref, wait.
They don't get paid enough to try to be perfect. No,
Man,
hold on. Football players get paid a certain amount, and we expect them to be perfect. Look at the comparison difference. They don't even right now. Most of the time, back in the day, when social media didn't have as much of a significance as it did, refs already got bad, especially within their community. Now to talk of where social media has now made things much and people much accessible. You're telling me that they're not under even as much of a microscope now, because you know how much viewership the Prem has. So now, you have refs and officiating decisions being put under a microscope. Now, mind you, don't get it twisted. I am not on the side of referees.
Don't take we side with referees. Please, side with referees. Because after some of those decisions they be making on that VAR thing,
Liverpool Klopp complained once. United did not get penalties for 2 years.
Bro, for 2 years. Do you not remember when Klopp complained about? We know it was a bad decision, the Spurs thing.
Yeah.
Do you remember there was a time that they said Spurs was the only? Same with you. Spurs were the only team that's got a penalty in the Premier League. No, bro, listen. Because of one man.
It's like.
What now? Are they going to start screaming? They want to replay.
Maybe it's on the thing of I'll even put my hand up because I understand when bias is shown. Maybe it's bias against Liverpool that's cropping up for me. But I believe my argument has actually been fair. There's a level of professionalism that we expect because it is their job, and within a job there are manners and realms that you actually have to perform within. Because again, this is a professional space. It's just that with football, it happens to lie underneath entertainment / create a creative field of sorts. However, we still should expect them to operate with some professionalism to them. You can't again just be cursing at refs like that. It got bad. It got ridiculously bad. That's why they had to start punishing people.
Yellow card anyhow.
It had to be done.
But
however,
a bad decision.
Yeah,
you're not making. I don't understand.
You're losing.
Players never make it better.
Okay. What does a referee gain from making a bad decision? Nothing, right?
Are you
the referee in the match, right? So we can watch it. It's like we're supposed to enjoy it, right? They're supposed to try to be perfect, right? They're supposed to. They know the job that they're going into.
They don't get enough of an incentive to try to be perfect.
They know the job. Okay, if someone say puta this, puta that, whatever, they're calling them all sorts of names.
You yourself, no, screw that. You yourself, you were a ref. No. I got a perfect example. Eddie was a ref for underage group. He knows the story I'm about to pull. They were cussing at him. Yeah, mind you.
What did I do? What did I do?
Say what you did.
What did I do?
Say the action you took.
I didn't take any action. I had to keep calm. Like the guy was cussing me out. I remember.
Do you know what? The guy said that he put some favorable decisions against the team just because of how the guy was making.
Wait. Let me. just wait. Just wait. Because you're saying the story wrong. Hesh. Just wait for a second, right?
Sorry.
That match, I played for Tullamore, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was refereeing a Tullamore game.
Uh-huh.
The manager of Tullamore was the one that was abusing me, right? So basically, right? Mm-hmm. What I did, right, was okay. The match was going up and down. They were like, "Fuck you! How can you say that's not a foul?" I said, What do you mean? That's not a foul. Because I can see the game. You see, because the managers, right, can see it from afar. The referee is right there. I can see it there. Okay, if you're going to be cursing at me, I'm going to continue annoying you. Of course I am. Of course I am.
Is that not what we're talking about?
That's what we're talking about.
That's
yeah,
what,
of course.
So I'm
but
saying, yeah.
I am. This is. But wait.
Okay,
the level that we're doing this at.
Okay.
The level. You are talking about on the ninth match of Tulamo.
I'm
talking about the fucking Premier League. And you have the audacity to bring that up. What are you on about?
And there's a point. There's a point to me bringing it up.
What are you on about?
There's a point to me bringing it up.
Wait. How much do referees in the Premier League make?
I think they make
like what, 50, 60,000? They don't make up to six figures.
No. They don't make up to six. Depend on your level. The likes of Mike Oliver might make six figures.
Might.
But
what about David Coote? Let's just use
it depends because you have to remember, it's something guys here as well, I think certain referees are only allowed to ref certain matches as well. Because like the top 6 games, you don't always see like new referees refereeing you. Like Anthony Taylor, David Coote,
Michael Oliver. There's that one that's like 6 foot and always has a comb over.
He's not too bad.
He's not too bad.
But this is the point we're trying to get to. This problem for referees to be talking the way they are did not start out of thin air.
It's been
It's been a thing that, unfortunately speaking, David Coote he was wrong for what he said, but at the end of the day, it's his opinion, and at the same time, it's probably a build of like just so much.
A build up of stuff.
Like you said yourself, you've refereed on the 9s. A build up of you got to the point that you're pissing me off. You got to the point that now, bro you have to remember this as well. You're getting stick from the players,
managers,
these people who have millions of followers. In most football teams, they all have 800k. Most top 6 football teams, the top 15 players will have over 800k followers. The club itself will have whatever. We're not finished there. They go on Big Boy Sky Sports where millions of people are watching. They will say something. We're not finished though. And then you have 50 or 60,000 people. The referee is a wanker. Booing the referee every time they do something.
Okay,
but so you're not understanding.
I get your point.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say.
Wait. So then, this intelligent David Coote decides to let his friend record him.
Clearly intoxicated.
That's the point I want.
He was intoxicated.
Just wait. Let me finish. Right, he lets his friend record him say to one of the biggest teams in Liverpool. Just deep it. The biggest team is England, right?
Mistakes happen.
You say mistakes happen, right? Okay, that's cool. So this is the referee that you don't want to fire, right? A referee that doesn't have sense. A person that doesn't have sense. Dead ass, man. You're calling the biggest team in England.
No, hold on.
Are you now saying... Wait, pause.
We should... Man, because it's logical.
Eddie, you're being very unfair.
I don't care, man. Logical thinking. Okay. If they let him referee a match again, would the Liverpool fans not beat him?
No, but there is a point though that needs to be made.
If it's not to referee Liverpool,
he can't. You know what?
So he shouldn't referee Liverpool. Just Liverpool matches.
If the action that they want to take in order to reprimand or punish, because let's stop looking at it within the confines of football and actually look at it within the confines of a job. If you are caught doing something that tarnishes an image in any fashion, depending on the organization, it can range from there's a range of how they can punish you. Let's say now we've removed firing from the table, because I think there might be even a union with the PGM.
There's a union.
So they can't even make abrupt firings like that. I digress. Now let's look at the punishments that can be done. The fact that a referee now, despite being intoxicated clearly and obviously not being in an environment with around trusted folks that has now leaked such a clip, they now have to adapt to what's been done. So if he does not referee a Liverpool game again, that is an understandable punishment and reprimand on top of whatever they want to put on top of it.
I think as well, they can't referee any games that interfere with Liverpool and the title.
That means he can't
he has to referee matches from 10 down.
10 down. I think that's the fair 10 down. Or anything that because now I get where Eddie's coming from, but Eddie, you have to understand as well, like the people who are to blame for all these issues are players,
and fans,
and managers. Because you have to remember, it's particularly fans as well. Because I'm telling you, but people have to remember, at the end of the day, we speak about footballers the way they do too much work, but referees at the end of the day are human and they have to make split-second decisions. VAR as well, which unfortunately isn't as helpful for these situations, have to make decisions based on them being on the pitch at that time. So these people are going to make mistakes. That's why you have these shows that come and say, and you have Howard Webb that comes on with Mike Owen and says, you know what, this guy made a mistake. Or he'll explain this is why. And people need to remember, there are laws to football we as fans don't even understand. Remember the whole Harry Kane and Rudiger issue we were talking about the other day. Nobody even knew that was a thing.
When a goalkeeper comes out,
we never knew that if a goalkeeper comes out of goals and there's only one player, everybody only found that out last year. So
there could be a keeper in it.
Do you know there's so many weird rules of
double
football.
jeopardy. If it's I think if it's last man, let's say it's a last man and it's in the penalty box here. I think if the player gets sent off, either the player gets sent off or they get a penalty, but it can't be to 2. So it ends up being, if the player gets sent off, it ends up being a free.
It's like we want to be screaming bad refereeing, right? Liverpool versus Aston Villa the other day. Liverpool versus Aston Villa the other day. Liverpool versus Aston Villa the other day. I actually quickly want to go on that as we're talking about referees. Do you really not think Bailey should have got sent off?
Yeah.
But he didn't get sent off. Why? Because does that even make sense? So that's what I'm saying. There's so many things we don't understand in the laws of this game that when these people make these decisions, but then they look, everybody's gonna have a bad day. We've seen referees have howlers. The great example is Liverpool in the Spurs game when Diaz scored a perfectly onside goal, and it wasn't. So my thing with the whole David Coote situation is as simple as this: do I think he should get in serious trouble? 100%. Do I think he should not be allowed to? Do I think he should be allowed to referee Liverpool games anymore? No. But at the same time, do I think he should be able to referee them in the future? Yes, because the person who we sacked is not even there anymore. Like, guys, these people, all these fans will go this and that. But you are the reason why these guys act like this, because you have no respect for them. Because if they ask you to do their job, you will probably be sitting at home crying.
I won't like that job.
Do you like? We all want to say this about referees, right? And I don't like sometimes. It's not that I don't like referees. I don't like the way of refereeing. That's the way it is. Yeah. I don't like the way certain situations are handled. But at the end of the day, do any of us think here we can go and step on a pitch in front of 70,000 people every week, chanting? If I make a decision,
you did on the nines, yeah. I decided one.
No, so you did. So wait, you did on the night. That one person. Yeah. Imagine 70,000 of them.
Demi, you said that one. Let me break you. The time I decided to do, within the uni. Yeah. I decided to quote back ACS time. There was how we used to play indoor soccer bedtime. I decided to referee one of those games.
Bro, we're not even talking about professional referee. We're talking about. I regret
that decision. I did that once, and I did it in the Astro by Willow. Those 2 times convinced me I must never pick up the black and whites. Never.
Bro.
Why?
So my thing with the whole David Coote situation is simple as this: he should get punished, but one thing he should learn from this is. And everybody should learn. Remember I said it to you, you can't trust everybody. Bro, you done something with your friend and he went to go send it, he went to go send it to, obviously, a news from, it looks to me like a news article that he went to post somewhere.
Sold it. It probably more than likely sold it.
I hope this David Coote thing should not just be a lesson about football. This should be a lesson like you cannot trust everybody. It's as simple as that. You can't trust everybody. But, guys, there has been one moment that we've all been waiting for, and we're jumping straight to it.
Straight into it.
So obviously, we are all aware that the rightful winner of the Ballon d'Or won the Ballon d'Or a couple of weeks ago. Was it 2-3 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago.
Rodri. Yeah. Now, obviously, during about 5 hours before the Ballon d'Or, if I'm correct, Real Madrid apparently heard that Vinny isn't winning, and none of them went. First of all, very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. Okay.
Wait, do you not think it's disrespectful?
Do you know how many times Ronaldo and Messi have done it to each other? I beg, please, let's be. If we're going to be,
not come to the Ballon d'Or?
Yes.
Where did you see that?
Where did you see that?
Look up the articles yourself. Have you not? There's been multiple articles where it's been known that Messi was going to win, Ronaldo did not show up, and vice versa.
I've never seen that.
That's never happened.
That's never happened.
Okay, but let me give you an example, right?
Okay, cool.
The year that Liverpool won the Champions League,
yes,
and Van Dijk deserved the Ballon d'Or.
Okay,
what was he doing? Did he not come to the fucking thing and stood there and clapped? He said Messi deserved it. No, did he not say when Musiala lost a young player thing to who did he lose it to? And he said rightfully deserved. Who did he lose? I don't even remember who.
Wait till when Haaland smacked 50 goals and
right?
won a treble. Did he not go?
He won the Champions League, the FA Cup, and the Premier League.
Hold on, listen here. Before, as you man decided to go and pile on top of me.
Well,
I think,
no, keep going because you said we're ready for us today.
Let's even take a step back here.
Okay.
Let's take a step back here and even just look at this Ballon D'Or here has in particular different significance for football. I'll speak on two sort of things. Football and in particularly here, us as black football players. I will speak on football first once. The day that the best player in a current season, we have let it be a fucking defensive midfielder over a winger. Are we insane?
Sam,
no.
You are insane.
No.
You know what?
Let me finish.
Because you know this stupid argument what I'm about.
Let me finish.
I can't because this DM thing you keep saying is giving me a headache.
Let me finish.
Sam, all I'm saying is
let me land my 2 points and you can talk.
Finish, but all I'm saying is this.
Let me land my 2 points and I will go.
TikTok clips.
I'm not basing it off. Listen, tell me.
And that's what I'm saying.
In football, in football. In fact, fuck football. In terms of, let's look at the concept.
No, we are talking about football.
No, I know, but let's look at just the pure concept outside of football. Absolute offense always will win against absolute defense. That as a concept always stands. This is silly. Football, the best attacker. The best attacker is always going to be better than the best defender. What do you mean?
Wait.
What do you mean?
Can I ask you a question?
Go.
Name 5 times you watched Vinny last year.
Name 5 times.
5 times.
Champions Leagues.
Jesus. So you don't see Champions League. You don't
The
watch the Champions League.
League.
The whole fucking season.
Wait.
In the Copa America, did you watch Vinny in the Copa America?
In the Copa America.
Did he?
See, wait, hold on. I told you, I sat down, I have 2 points to talk about.
Guys,
People that interrupt me.
This conversation is
just
going to
wait.
go left very quickly. But one
Let
thing
me
is,
continue.
when our questions are answered, you answer them, please.
Let me continue my points.
I'm going to let you actually
Thank
finish
you.
because
You know, I'll ask you the questions after you finish.
That's what I asked. So as a football purist, because clearly you people have been corrupted, as a football purist, I believe that your best attack, because no matter, bring out your best defender here. I can name 5 of the best attackers to my heart, and I promise you, my best attacker beats your best defender 10 times out of 10. Maybe if they're lucky, 9. Maybe they will have one time they beat them. They get the ball removed from them. But my 5 attackers I'll pick out the whole time will consistently beat the best defenders of all time. Consistently. I digress. So the fact that football has gotten to a point where we're considering the DM is crazy. Second point, you yourself have seen the amount of criticism. Listen, when it comes to football, especially at that stage, or especially with that type of player, criticism comes with the territory. That is fair. When criticism starts to go into the realms of racism, that is when we need to. There's a separation that must be had. We all know that we've seen the effigies of them making these small Vinny cutouts, lighting it on fire, hanging it, call it the amount of racist chants that we have heard in the La Liga alone. The hate that this lot have for Vinny, one is in the realm of criticism. It's even left the realm of criticism and ascended into the realm of racism that they see that is no issue because they see it as, it is too, we're just criticizing him. But it's not really a cunt. It's a black cunt. They must add that aspect of race into the matter. That's one that is very important that we add to it. Now, mind you, I know Vinny is no saint of a player. Never been. I wouldn't. In fact, even if you shoot me and slap me and tell me to say that he's really a saint, I will still laugh in your face and say no, because he's not. He's the complete opposite. It's what you want in your winger on your team. He's gonna try get shit done. He's gonna try amazing things. He's gonna get fouls. That's like everything you want in your winger to do. That is what Vinny does. You hate to play against him, but you love to have him on your side. That's the end of it. But to the extent that he has been racially discriminated against, because it's not criticism, it's discrimination, and at the level that he has played, now when you add in that Copa America appearance when you add that one in that's like I said before we started recording, that's the argument. That's the only argument really I'm going to really hear about that Vinny season. But in terms of, I even whip out his goals and assists.
Wait, no, you said you have 2 questions. So
Sorry.
before we get
As
to
a, let
that
me land out this one.
and let us come because I'll come with you.
Come on, that's your
Anyways,
own
go,
people.
please.
Firebenders. Anyway,
Okay.
the Ballon d'Or team, from what we understand, mind you, Athletic wrote these articles, so I'm not even trying shit. It was known that Vinny was going to win the award. That was literally what was they were on the plane. Actually, they weren't really on the plane, but in the process of how they were going into it, Vinny had won it up to 4 hours before, where Man City let Madrid know. It wasn't a case where it was some other back sign. Man City let them know because they didn't want a whole scene or malarkey about this whole thing, because they already knew what they were trying to do with it 4 hours before. And then, in fact, again, because race plays a factor here, and it has to, it has to be talked about. You seen the reporters of that woman reporter? The one that Gary Neville was talking to. I can't remember her name. She said that the arrogance, that. He flew his family and prepared a party to celebrate he won the Ballon d'Or from Brazil. Look at that arrogance. And you can hear it in her tone. There's the sheer level of even a microaggression that somebody can actually want to go and win, or feel like they're rightly worthy of winning that award. But when Rodri all of a sudden had his own parties ready, he just magically did it. Like magically, his family appeared from Spain. Like the people that wanted to celebrate with, they just magic. And there was not a word said. Race has absolutely played and even the thing that even played. Then you have George Weah. Africa, one of the few Africans to win the Ballon d'Or. Is it the only African, or am I? Is the only African to win the Ballon d'Or, to present the award to, and even just the optics of that pisses me off. My point being though that for this campaign, for me as well, not on top of his performance, because his performance was absolutely exemplary in the context of the Ballon d'Or historically. It's been shy of what previous Ballon d'Or winners have done. But then we go into the conversation of whether football has deteriorated over the years, which is another topic. But within the context of this Ballon d'Or, I don't think Rodri had a better one, especially in this campaign where not only was the player doing what he was doing, but also suffering from stuff that didn't have any fucking business being in football, also happening as well.
Okay, Sam, first of all, is what you're kind of saying is bullshit, and I'll explain to you why. So, on your basis of what you're saying, then you still haven't told me why Vinny deserved to win the Ballon d'Or.
Let's go into
now. Before you give me your stats,
let's go into stats.
Go and look at Mo Salah and Vinny's stats last season as well.
Okay, Mo Salah and Vinny's stats.
Yeah, go and look at it, because on the basis of stats, then Salah should have won the Ballon d'Or. If that's what you're telling me right now. No, Sam, if that's what you're telling me right now, we're basing stuff on stats and all this stuff, on your assumption that a defensive player, is that what he said, should not win the Ballon d'Or, then Vinny did not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or.
Like right now, as this man are talking.
We're saying the truth. You're basing on stats, because we all know, and we've been saying to you since last season, didn't we say that Rodri should win the Ballon d'Or? Number one, for you to say here that a defensive player does not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or, if I'm correct, is that your point?
That's my point.
Okay, is total and utter crap, because what you are saying basically is that the Ballon d'Or is only for attackers, when the Ballon d'Or is not the best attacker in the world. It's the best footballer that year in football. Now let's look at everything. I would say the most impactful player on any football team was Rodri, because all of us here in this room, right, if we were playing Real Madrid or we're playing City, we're not going to like last season was Mbappe there. It was only this season. Who was it? Rodrigo, Vinny, and Bellingham. That was the front three. Mumbaro. Now, most of us here were more afraid if Rodri was playing than any other player. If Rodri was not playing, all of us would say, Rodri is not playing, City are going to lose. Statistically, City were 50 or 60% more of a chance of winning a football match if Rodri was there than if he wasn't there.
Yeah.
There was a year that this guy went unbeaten that he was playing. Sam, do you know what it is for a one player to have that impact on a football team? Okay, now, we're talking about impact. Just saying, Mr. Impacto here. How many trophies did City
Madrid
win last 2, which was the Champions League and the Liga?
Yes.
How many did City win? 2.
2.
Which was the Prem and the F. No, you just won the FA Cup.
No, they didn't win. So
They
they just won the Prem.
Who won the Carabao Cup?
We won the Carabao Cup.
No, it was Liverpool.
Or was it Liverpool?
Yeah,
Liverpool,
against
Chelsea.
Yeah.
And
We won the
FA Cup.
Yeah.
Okay, calm. So that what I'm basically trying to say is that for you to basically say the Ballon d'Or is for attackers, then there should be no such thing as Ballon d'Or, because the Ballon d'Or should be based off footballing ability, not who the best footballer that year. Now, this whole bullshit, the way they're doing the Ballon d'Or now, I don't even like it. I just think it should be based off who the best footballer that was that year.
I think it should be the players that voted themselves. Well, I don't know why.
Well, that's like, but I was to the assumption that it's always the captains of every club.
He's the captain and reporter.
No, it's if you look.
But did it change?
It's journal. If you look at it, I looked at it up and work. It's actually
it's the top 50 journalists. It's the top 50 journalists in the world that vote.
Yes,
but I always thought it was the
captains of
like each club that vote.
They give it, put their hands on actual football players and what they think.
But I still think everybody would have voted Rodri.
What? Did you not see the outrage from other players that when they saw Vinny didn't win?
Yeah, but Sam, that was people just being petty.
That's not. How is that petty?
Sam, how is it not petty?
How is that petty?
How, you are still okay. Statistically speaking, why did he deserve to win it? And if you're going to use statistics, I said go and look at Salah's statistics. If you are telling me Vinny deserved to win it because of stats, go and look at Salah's stats versus Vinny.
Look at Harry Kane's stats.
Look at Harry
40
Kane.
fucking goals.
40 goals. Sam, Sam, attack. No, Shebi's attacker. Shebi's attacker. Why didn't Haaland win it? Because I told you that. Remember, I said that time.
The year that Messi won
the World Cup.
Why
did not Haaland
wait,
Sam,
wait,
no, you're off your.
No, because we had the argument actually on the podcast before. Now this is where it now falls onto your lap as to which one you decide has more weight. Does winning the World Cup with Argentina or the scoring record?
No, what was Sam saying at the start of this podcast before we came? What did he say about offensive and defensive? If Haaland was offensively the best player in the world that time, and he has 3 trophies to back and scored 50 goals in his first season,
that's what. No, both of them are. First of all, both of them are attackers in the first place. Second of all,
but we're saying the best. We're saying the best. No, I'm not finished. Maybe I let Sam finish. Maybe I let him finish. Did I interrupt him?
I'm waiting for you to talk before I talk.
Because you said it's based. You said how can a defensive footballer win it over an offensive footballer?
Right.
So that means, to your theory, the best offensive footballer should have won the Ballon d'Or in 23-24.
Okay.
Which statistically and to the whole world as we know was Haaland.
All right.
3 trophies, 50 goals in one season. Messi only won a World Cup. And we all knew, Sam, I know you're going to speak about his only World Cup. But Sam, World Cup is World Cup. Okay. Cool, calm. And Messi, and let me not be honest with you, Messi wasn't even the best player in the World Cup that time. You don't cap. Sam, we know you. And you started telling me Messi on that Argentina team was the best player.
Yes.
Oh my God.
That Messi on that Argentina team was the talisman. The reason why Argentina ended up winning, quite literally, was Messi. They had no offensive output but what Messi was doing. The team literally was built to say, listen, defensive abilities here. The rest of you man do that. Attack Messi. And that was literally the plan. That was quite literally the plan from start to finish of the World Cup. Tell me.
So do you agree that Messi should have won the Ballon d'Or that year? Based on what you said. Because right now I'm going to Sam.
It's tight.
Sam,
it's
Sam,
tight.
then
I won't let you because I brought up stats here. I brought up stats because stats play a factor in it.
But then if you're going to base on stats, then the Messi argument for winning the Ballon d'Or shouldn't happen.
No, it's not just solely stats though. That's why I said stats play a factor is what I said. There's it's a combination of that stats and the eye test as well.
Okay, you know what? You still haven't answered why Vinny deserved to win a Ballon d'Or. Because, okay, take away both of them. Just take away them 2 players, right? Take away the cups. Look at the 2 players. They're like, in what world? You said stats. How many goals did Vinny score between September and December? He scored fuck all. The Bellingham was the one last year. Just wait, can I finish?
23-24 season.
23-24. Let me finish. Don't let me finish. You check, right? who was scoring most?
Actually, I even know one of them off the top of my head.
You know who was scoring most of the goals for Real Madrid that season?
Oh.
September between
He
December
only scored 15.
last year.
23, 24.
22, 24, 15 in how many games?
15.
What was his total assist as well? He in 26 games played in La Liga, I got 21 goals and assists.
Okay.
22, sorry.
Okay, just
7
21.
assists.
Just wait.
21.
Okay, just wait, right? Just listen, right? Between September and December, Vinny wasn't even Real Madrid's best player. Are we correct? Are we following each other right now? Yes?
Yeah, go for it.
Bellingham was, right?
Yeah.
Between January and May, Vinny was the best player. I can give him that. Rodri was the best player in the world from September to September. A whole year. He was the best player in the world.
Sorry, I want to just give Sam statistics now.
Statistics, go on.
So Sam, you said we're based. So let's just remember now. The Ballon d'Or is based off 23-24 season. I got you the Salah stats I was looking for. So, Joe Mommy, let's be guided for 5 minutes before we start screaming again. So Salah played 32 goals and 22 goals. Salah played 32 matches and Vinny played 26. Salah got 18 goals, Vinny got 15 goals per minute. Salah has 0.73, Vinny had 0.85. Assists per minute. Salah had 13 assists, Vinny had 7 assists. Assists per game was 0.53 to Salah, 0.4 to Vinny. Progressive dribbles, Vinny absolutely shattered Salah. Vinny had 127 progressive dribbling and Salah 77. Successful dribbles, Salah threw Vinny out the park. 744 successful dribbles compared to Vinny's 596. And I was told as well, I cannot find the stat somewhere, that also Salah's XG was better than Vinny's that season. So again, Sam, statistically speaking, Salah was better than Vinny that season. Why didn't he win the Ballon d'Or based on offensive?
Well, last season, Liverpool weren't in the, or were they in the Champions League?
Again, you are not listening to me.
No.
Sam.
Last year, where were
Liverpool were in the Champions League.
Okay.
Or were they in the Champions League?
Liverpool-
That's what I was asking.
No, Liverpool were in the Champions League. We didn't go. Were they? Wait, top 4 last season was Man City.
No, it's not 23, it's the year before. It was
22, 23.
22,
They weren't. They were in the
No,
Europa League. They
wait,
were in
they
the
were in
Europa
the
League. They
Europa
lost to Atlanta.
Yes.
Atalanta.
Okay, yes, okay.
So they weren't even in the. If for you to even qualify for the Ballon d'Or, you must be in the Champions
Okay,
League.
can you check one player for me?
You must be in the Champions League.
That's cap.
Okay.
What do
Wait,
you mean that's cap?
That's cap. That's so wait.
Check one player for me. Check for Foden.
The years
Check for Foden stats and Vinny stats,
the
right?
years that Messi and
No, wait,
Ronaldo won
so sorry.
outside of it, I
Wait,
don't
you
believe
said
they
to
shall.
qualify for the Ballon d'Or. Are you talking about the top 30 or just in general?
Like, in order for you to be able to have a strong case
In
for
top
you
what?
for you to win,
Top what?
Top
Or
2.
Top to win.
top 2.
Okay, to win. No, I thought you meant like, I was like,
No,
If you were talking about all of them, I would have said, see your
I
life.
told you that. I was like,
Okay,
The only
we'll use
reason
the
why
example.
Messi again is also in that conversation is simply because the significance of the World Cup, Gongon. If you ask Haaland if he would trade his scoring record for being able to carry Norway to the World Cup final, he will look at you and also do just because. No, for a second, think, Demi. Imagine if Nigeria won a World Cup. Imagine being the player to bring that World Cup to your country. Imagine just the significance of that award.
Just statistically, I don't want to know the XG or anything. Statistically. How many goals did Foden have?
19,
How many assists?
9.
How many did Vinny have?
Look at even progressive dribbles. Double what Vinny has.
So Foden was in the
So you are
Champions
telling
League.
me you can watch Phil Foden and comfortably stay with your
But
chest.
wait, you
that
know,
Foden,
Bello. Wait, so just hold on.
Wait,
Before I finish, I said statistically, 19
I
goals,
not just say that.
19
It's not just
goals.
Statistics. So.
9 assists, right? For Foden.
Okay.
Why Vinny? Like, because me and Demi have been sitting here for last 20 minutes talking about
waiting
this.
for anybody.
But you haven't said one reason.
You know the funny thing
One
is,
sensible reason why Vinny
you know
deserves to win the Ballon
what's
d'Or.
pissing me off about this whole thing, Sam? It's not even that. It's exactly what is happening right now. When you ask people why should Vinny win the Ballon d'Or, it's just that he should. And maybe that's why I said we here should even be we as Premier League fans, and I'm being honest with you, and people can say whatever they want to say, should be ashamed to be saying that someone else in the league where we pay to watch, we want a league that we don't even watch. We don't watch the Liga. We don't watch La Liga at all. Me, I don't watch the Liga. The only time I watch the Liga is when Madrid and Barcelona are playing. That's if I have time. And that's if I have time. Bro, that's why I said to you, that's why when I was getting pissed off at you, I said, you're only basing this off TikTok clips. Because when I ask everybody, why should Vinny win it? They'll tell me, oh, he just should. But if you ask me why should Rory win it, I'll say, name another player that you know that has been there for nearly, it was like 91 games and hasn't lost when he's playing, has not lost. Name me another player that you know that has the impact that Rodri was having with City, that when he wasn't there, City still have all these 5-star players they have there. And there was only, 26, 30, something, it was below 30% that they would win a match, versus when Rodri is there, that the chance is 80%. That's A+. That's anything over 80% with one player, Sam. One player. The last time I remember a player having that impact was in N'Golo Kante when Leicester won the Premier League. And then when he went to Chelsea and had the same impact. So for you to sit here and say an defensive player does not deserve to win the Ballon d'Or, it's still not proving to me, because I'm not giving you all the facts about Rodri, but at least I'm coming with something saying Rodri has done this, he's done that, he won the Euros, he won a Prem, he's won 4. No, wait, Real Madrid might be winning Champions League 4 out of 5 times, but this guy, what was it? They won 5 out of the last 6 Premier Leagues, if I'm correct, City.
Which is the best league in the world, may I remind you?
According to the world, we are coming to the conclusion now that it may not be the best league in the world.
When did you come? Because me, I've been feeling that way since last season.
No, when did I start believing in some Premier League?
Yeah.
And when City won the Premier League last season.
But
look at the start of this season, though.
Even I swear, even
but you know why?
I'm so scared that Man City are going to come.
Do you understand why?
I see the perspective you man are looking at it.
And then I have to disagree with you on one big thing. Right. Fair enough for everybody else, they can say, but I don't believe that him winning the Ballon d'Or has nothing to do with race. So I don't believe it too, because
I said that it plays a factor.
I don't believe it because we were all stamped from day one. It was only remember we had this argument on the podcast last year when we were saying this Ballon d'Or that's coming. We were saying Rodri before. I don't watch Vinny. I only see TikTok clips. I cannot base my perspective on something you do not see. People that are saying, when I ask somebody in work who should have won the Ballon d'Or, they said Vinny. I said, you just should have. I said, you just watch TikTok clips. The guy just laughed.
Sam, but listen, right? This is the problem that we're having with you right now. Because how many games did you watch in La Liga that you seen Vinny play?
Sam, no, let me even tell Sam, how happy were Arsenal fans when they heard that Rodri was not even.
First of all, we should be taking what Arsenal fans care about very, very lightly. Right now, I couldn't give a fuck about that shit club right now because right now, no.
You have them in a few weeks.
No, let me. Even if they beat us, I'll fucking walk.
Paddy's there, Amiron.
If they can't, I'm even vexed. If they can't beat us here, despite being
what
how fine,
beat you?
If they
you have Amiron now, the man that bet Pep 4-1. Do you know who your guy is?
Let me chill.
Can you not back him?
Chill.
Look at the way he's talking. Look at the way he's talking. No, you Arsenal fans. Amiron versus what's that fool's name? Guys, we even want to talk about that one in a second. Arteta. What?
Hold on, let me go on a rant for that team first, because actually, you man here, individually, you have gone on rants many times. You two, you have also gone on rant. It's not my time to go on a rant for that.
Okay.
Team. See Arsenal, you fraud of a club. Oh my fucking God.
Wait, before we come there, are we done with this Ballon d'Or talk?
My opinion is never going to change on it. That's how I feel.
Okay.
And I told you before, it's a fool's opinion.
That's your own.
Anyways,
also a fool.
We understand. If I hate you too, man.
You should even wear the fact it's even good. You're wearing a cap. You just
we both understand where each other are coming from.
I understand where you're coming from.
But before we end this podcast, you still have to explain to us why you give us statistically why you should win it. But you said, because I'm waiting, no. See, statistically, I'm waiting for those statistics. I want that. But he's going on to my favorite topic.
See that Arsenal squad here. Oh. You know, when they first it was 2 seasons ago when they proper.
So wait, let's repeat again. What did you say about Arsenal?
That team here. I don't give a fuck about that team anymore. On
Me
my
too.
life.
Fuck that team.
On my life.
As
Before,
Sam
yeah,
has joined me as the COO of the Arsenal Federation Hate Committee.
Bro, on my life here, I used to have actual footballing worries about that team, the way they played. 2 years ago, I remember watching. I actually, for the first time in my life, I watched more than 5 Arsenal games in a row, and I actually took them in. I took them in at the start of the season. I took them in quite well. I'm like, these men are playing football. And the football I was seeing here, I actually was scared because the only time I've ever seen a team have that level of momentum was the Leicester one. When they just actually came out of nowhere, because Arsenal the previous season, I didn't see them play that football. They came out of nowhere like Leicester did on that type of vibe. I thought they were going to build on something. That year, everyone was saying they're going to bottle it. I didn't think they would bottle it. I know was it that year they bottled it?
Remember I was saying from day one, I said to everybody.
But them, you are a Tottenham fan, you have to hate on them.
No, Sam, you see, yeah. I said to, who was I speaking to one day? I think maybe it was Eddie. I said, Arsenal don't have what City have when it comes to these positions. City don't play off emotion. City just
they're a robotic
they're
team.
robot. City
They've
just
killed the
understand.
feeling of
They
football.
AI. That's what they are.
They're AI of football. They don't care.
That's the person you want to win. Rodri, the master AI, you want him to win it.
Rodri is the person who basically will sit that team and say,
You want to kill creativity.
do you understand,
in my sport.
Sam? No, do you know the day I feared City was the day that I was saying they were 8 in the league, Sam. They were 8 when it came to Christmas. 8. Everybody wrote City off. Then they went, 30 games unbeaten. Sam.
Wait. Don't even forget that 8. Remember when they were 2-0 down against Aston Villa, and I was watching the match. I just put my hand on my head.
That match as well.
I was just like, hey, what is going on with City? And then
I was driving a week Aston Villa.
Sam, I blinked. It was 3-2.
Wow. Man.
Rodri scored that day as well. don't forget that one.
Combat veterans. See that City team here at the moment here, they are combat veterans.
Let me tell you, can I be honest with you? I think that Centurion team is going to be one of the best teams we're ever going to see in the history of football.
By far.
The Centurion team.
Yeah. If we're talking about, we're not going to talk about. But please continue with the Arsenal hate.
Sorry.
I love this. I love this because this is what I enjoy.
Then the following season, when they were supposed to build, and I think in some regards they actually did build on it, but I still think that there was a couple of question marks I had over some signing. Like the acquirement of Zinchenko did not fucking make sense. The acquirement of Jesus did not fucking make sense.
No, that's the most ridiculous sign I've ever seen.
In fact, it was Specs Gonzalez that he said it the best. They have no fucking identity. They went to go and get the B tier of City. Yeah, those man weren't influential or completely really a key point in City's win in the Premier League. You want to go and acquire them and thought it would be enough for them to go and win the Prem. In fact, that's even a spit on all of our faces as football fans. The fact they just go and take big tier players. They didn't create something of themselves. It got to a point where at some points here, it's almost like they were trying to copy City's flow.
But he was.
Then
100% he was.
Then, for some reason, the true mask that Arteta was wearing came out. Daesh, he came out. The guy has now, I don't know what. You know what? It even makes sense because when everyone always thinks Arteta's training or the way he sees tactics was developed mainly with Pep and the fact when he was back at Barca. Fuck that. That man learned through Barkley's tactics when he was at Everton. I can't remember the manager that was at Everton at that time. He learned from him.
Probably Moyes now.
Was it Moyes?
Daesh, Moyes, Silva.
It might have been Silva or Moyes, one of the two.
What when
Arteta was playing for Everton.
Oh boy, we're talking Moyes time, man.
He learned the Barclays. That's the reason why you're seeing them play with minimum 6 foot guys, because that's at Arteta's time that would have been enough back when he was playing to win the Prem. That's Barclays.
No, guys,
it's not football anymore.
Guys,
it's not football. With the apostrophe.
I hope you know the 5 years is coming up. Or when I said that, and I repeat again, so all of you can come and give me the 8,000 views you gave me the last time and started coming for me in the comments, 193 comments. If Arteta does not win that Premier League, he is no different to Pochettino in his first 5 years.
I was harsh. I was honest to God. Scott's in my heart. I was harsh on Demi for that opinion here. I was harsh on the people that we're repeating our opinion online. But to God who made me, if that fucking club does not win anything this year, does not win anything. In fact, fuck, I'm not even giving them another chance for next year. If they don't win anything this year, yeah, when City are literally injured to fuck, I think the main lineups are gone.
Listen,
if
De
they don't
Bruyne,
win anything
De
this year,
Bruyne is still coming back. Diaz is still finished.
even
Stones is still finished.
if they only bring back an FA Cup or a Carabao Cup, to God who made me, I'm never going to take that team seriously for 10 years. Minimum.
You know what? Thank you for saying that, because I have more to add on. You buy your backline is 4 fucking central backs, right? Your midfield is 2 DMs. The only player, again, your wingers, okay, fair.
Saka.
Your striker is a 10, right? And then
Harvard pushes to
man.
Osimhen, in fact, who was it? Evra said it the best. Osimhen was there. Ivan Toney was there. You need to win now.
Wait
you need to win.
What
now.
did he call them? He said it's like watching Netflix because I always waiting for the next season. That's what he said. I know that was the most perfect example of his playing Arsenal.
Listen, yeah.
If I lived in the same delusion as Arsenal fans, I'll be Bill Gates by now. But what I? That's all. What we do now?
No, wait, stop. You guys are now seeing what I see. When I say this to you all the time.
Mama, you know my head was hot when we were playing against Arsenal.
Can I tell you what something? Yeah?
I swear, the fact that Chelsea held them to 1-1 is crazy.
Can I tell you something? You know, I was speaking to you know, the funny thing is that one of my good mates is an Arsenal fan, and we always argue. All the time we argue. You know, this guy said something to me. That's the day I said that, you know what, yeah. The only Arsenal fan I'll take serious is the light skinned guy that is on AFTV sometimes. I don't think he's there anymore. Troops. In fact, you know why I said? Because he's the only person that I've heard said that if this guy doesn't win a Premier League, if this guy doesn't win a cup next season, he has to be gone. You know, this guy said to me that if Arteta does not win a trophy for the next 10 years, he will still be happy to have him there.
You know what that is called? Spiritual bonding.
You know, that's why they did sing. You know that song? We sang just Ajaka Babylon. She shackles of Babylon. He's stuck on this artifact. Arteta has not produced.
He's been second 2 years. Listen. And this is like you can come from.
Can I just remind all these Arsenal fans one thing? Remember in Pochettino's era, he got the Champions League final while spending 1 cent.
Let me, like, I want to think of you. And another point that is, and this team has been fucking lucky. They've been extremely lucky to get away with here. And Arteta is taking the mick with bringing this point up after only getting injured on 4 players. Arsenal has been very, very fucking lucky over.
Wasn't Arsenal had an injury-free season last season?
And the season.
Who was it? We
We
always said it. Every single fan that did not support Arsenal said it. They said one day it will catch up to you.
You guys have been.
You have been very lucky
to avoid injuries. Very lucky, and you still did not win.
No,
if he does not, if he wins,
you know
if
what,
they are happy, if I see them happy on the FA Cup, a Carabao
oh no,
Cup,
I'm losing my point. I'm losing my head. I'm losing my head.
On everything,
do you know what's going to piss me off here? If they even win the FA Cup or Carabao Cup while playing City.
Oh, but listen, right? When you talk to an Arsenal fan, we have the best defensive duo.
Sorry, let me just remind them as well.
I can't wait for Saliba to.
Let me just remind them. Do you remember when I'm saying the 5 years to do with Spurs and Arsenal? I want you all to remember Vertonghen and Alvaro held that same.
I remember. I was young, but
remember Spurs also held the most goals and most.
I had that match attacks.
Spurs also held the most goals and best defense in the league.
Them times, Lucas Moura, Hurricane. Was that? It was Son as well.
Kyle Walker. It was
Dembele, Musa Dembele. What's Wanyama?
Ericsson, Wanyama, Kane, Son, and Dele Alli.
Was it Danny Rose? Remember that guy?
Son didn't come and join Pochettino.
Son was there.
Because I remember.
But wait, like Arsenal fans, right? They have the best 2 centre backs in the world. They have the best DM in the world.
Oh, don't forget.
They have the best right winger in the world.
Don't forget to. Ben White is apparently the best right back in the league.
Ben White, I've never seen someone. You know, I can't see everything turning around. You know, I've never seen someone turn around like that when Neto was on him.
Turning around. Oh, he's good.
I don't even like Gusto. I put Gusto above Ben White personally.
But you know how you can say you have the best of everything.
No, you see, all you people here, I'm going to fire all of you because when I've been saying this for 1 year, you've all been coming at me, and I've been seeing it. I'm not even saying this. Okay, 10% because I'm a Spurs fan, but 90% is because I watch these people every week, not because they hate, because if somebody is telling me that, oh, this is the man that's going to go toe to toe with Pep, I'm sorry, what?
When he had a chance to beat Pep, he put 11 man them behind the ball.
I said it to you. Remember I said it to you that time. Remember I said to all of you that time. I said, if Arsenal did not, that season that they, do you know understand 93%? 93% of the season. Sam, the first time in the history of football that has ever been done that a team has lost. Bro, do you understand? Tottenham have won the league in 18 whatever. They didn't do it. Nottingham Forest, they've won. Have Nottingham Forest won the league before?
Nottingham Forest have won the Champions League.
Nottingham the Champions League. They didn't do it. Blackburn Rovers have won a Premier League, Sam. Yes, Arsenal have won a Premier League. We all know they won the Invincibles. Arsenal have won it to the Premier League. But nobody from the time of football till Arsenal, that faithful season that they were on that long, nobody in the history of football has ever lost the Premier League from that position. Hey! That's why I keep saying to you guys, they don't understand the magnitude. Do you know how
I give them
you
grace.
blame expression when he bought Robbie Bottles that day? That's why I say you come to a Spurs fan and say you bought the Champions League final. Okay, cool. Against a Liverpool team who invested in their club, who invested when we have one stingy ball prick. I'm sorry, Daniel Levy. I know you're spending money small now, but you do not want to spend money, and they still got there. You want to compare that to being 93% on top of the league.
Oh man.
Sam,
you know what the thing is? It wasn't even on my mind like that. It's like I got a euphoria, like you know when your light bulb cling. I just got. I was like, wait a second. This team has actually been getting away. And this is about to be the third season. Yeah.
No, you know why they're getting away with it? Because us football fans are letting them get away with it.
Yeah, you know what?
The problem
tactically, God knows, yeah, because me, I'm a big tactics guy. Tactically, I love watching good football. I love watching that Arsenal team.
Sam,
I didn't like them.
Sam, I want to interrupt you for there. Did you watch the Chelsea game that they were playing for corners?
They played no.
Do you understand?
Do you know how jarring it is?
I told you it's bad
for a top fucking 14.
That's
to
play for corners.
I told you.
But
That's
like,
what we learned
I
from.
know the thing is right.
And
Since they have four
since
centre backs that are like 6 foot something, right? 2 DMs that are 6 foot something. Martinelli is 5'11", right? Right?
Oh shit, yeah.
Right? He's not a small guy.
Saka's 5'10".
You know who the tallest player that played for Chelsea that day is?
5'10". Saka's 5'10".
You know Chelsea's team is not the tallest.
No.
And they did not even score. Neto was on Gabriel. From the corner. Neto was on Gabriel.
Even Sky Sports panned the camera to him and said, "Oh, you shouldn't be marking him." Tell me, did they score? How can you play for corner and you didn't score?
Chai?
Do you understand? Do you understand that desperation is kicking into that club now, and it's not good?
Because I told knows he's on a timer.
And in fact,
the time is coming.
Oh.
I know what's crazy.
You should have had a prem fucking the last season.
When a new man when they finally sacked this man and he comes into a team, he'll be like, "Hey, Baba God,
no, you know
I don't have a fullback to my name."
You know what's gonna happen? Yeah, don't be surprised if he goes back to City and wins the league.
I promise.
City, don't be surprised if Arteta goes back to City and wins the league. Me or Pyro. I'm telling you, if Arteta goes back to City and wins that league, I promise you, the joke. Oh God, Arsenal fans, please close your phones because I'm not gonna stop.
Anyways, like I said, if that Arsenal team, yeah, if they only come up with like a trophy that it has historical significance. I know me, I celebrated those calls because I know with the place we are in our project now. Yeah, like next year and the after, my expectations is going to be different, but it's just because of the project. That's the
100%.
Arteta's project here. If they don't leave with a significant trophy, this season.
Don't even
next season.
No, you can't give them next season. Don't do next season.
Next season.
No, I'm not going to agree with next season.
I give them 4 years. 4 years is one term for me. I give them 4 years.
I think you've been there for 5 years.
No, I'm talking about when they be good. They only started being good like 2 years ago.
Why does it matter when they start being good? It's
a project. Let me. I'm good.
Sam,
I'm being
what
fair.
Type of project
I'm
is this?
being fair.
Okay, you're being fair.
I have to give
right?
A presidential term.
No,
a presidential
don't be
term.
fair, man.
A presidential.
How can you be?
A presidential
you know
term
what?
is 4 years.
You know why I understand?
I give them from the time they started being
Sam,
good. This is the 3rd year.
No, you can't do this. You can't. I'll explain to you why.
That's me being fair.
Sam, you know us, yeah. Because remember I was telling you this time. We'll go on to the 10 acting for a minute. Oh God, sorry guys, I've lost my breath. We've actually been doing like this. I told you people. I knew you people would come to the other side. Thank God. You see, the problem with me and this project is Arsenal and their fans. If Arsenal, remember, like we always say, it's not United players we hate, it's United fans. The difference is that you're hyping your club way too much. Okay, you're right. The first year that they came second, good. The second year, but you see the problem between that year 1 and 2, they did too much. That's my problem. You put expectations this high, and you this is what you achieved. That's my problem. You that year they were like, oh, the fact they were saying we are going to win the Premier League next season. Even City don't say they're going to win the Premier League.
They say wait to Christmas.
You know what's crazy? And Pep does it very well. He said, wait to match. That's what he would say. He will never say that. He have never said it.
Has he ever said it? Have you
heard a City fan say that they'll win the league?
In fact, the thing that pisses me off about, because I know the way Pep actually answers the questions here pissed me the fuck off.
He confuses the life of all of us.
The reason why I like Amorim is because I was seeing the way he was answering. It was kind of similar to the way Pep was like,
The thing about Pep is, Pep doesn't show his emotions too much to everybody. But that Arteta one, you think he's going to Hollywood to act for a film?
I am disappointed. I'm
disappointed.
The referee.
You see Pep. You see the documentary. What did City have on the wall?
I can't remember. I didn't watch it.
There was a documentary. One of the things that you just seen in the background. I think someone posted it that he basically said, something on the lines of like, no one has basically won 5 Premier Leagues in a row. Let's basically we're going to be the first.
I know. Do you ever see that video of Pep when he's talking to his team? Say if you don't play well, the academy is waiting. Imagine.
In Arsenal position, and let me speak to that delusional team that wants to talk about Wanyeri, good player. That's not gonna say.
I won't lie, because physically as well, one of the major challenges from academy.
Can we remember? Yeah, ask them in 5 years how many academy players have come through that team. You know, Arteta is the worst manager.
So that's why they lost Chido to us.
Yeah,
that brother went in first game. He scored a hat trick.
It's only Saka on that team now.
And it wasn't. Let's stop saying Saka because it was Emery that brought Saka to that team. Yes. Like Smith Rowe, it was Emery. These people put too much disrespect on Emery's name, and it pisses me off. When I keep saying them,
did Villa beat Arsenal?
No, they lost 2 now.
That won't be me.
Villa been going through a bad patch, man. I don't know what's been going on.
You know what's crazy? Villa are in the top 5 and
brother, Brighton are in the top 4.
No.
Top
4 is
Brighton
are in the top 6.
You know what's so distressing, right? That you guys are saying for 5-6 years, Arsenal. Everybody's been saying to Arsenal, get a striker. Get a striker.
Osimhen was there. Even though Osimhen was there.
Yes, you're going to spend the money, but the
Toney was there.
Ivan Toney was there, Sam.
I suffered this. Sorry, I was looking at FPL. I suffered this weekend.
Who else was there? John Duran is there, as we all see.
That brother is cooking it.
But they won't go for him.
But the thing is, like, they needed to splash that. They're splashing the cast in the wrong areas.
Because they let him. He has too much.
You gave Arteta. You gave Arteta power. Then he went to go and get Calfilori.
But that's he's been watching him for 2 years.
He's been watching for 2 years. That's a lie. I never see such a lie.
Nottingham Forest are 5, 5th. Brighton are 6.
I saw a funny video when they signed Calfilori of this Black Irish footballer, and his name is Boston Lawal. He had Calfilori in his back pocket. This was like obviously they were a bit underage, like.
Oh, isn't it Calfilori that ball boy true ball? I said.
I think so. What are you looking at?
I'm looking at this league. This league can balance.
I know, but that always happens. We all know that happens. No, anyways,
look at this thing. 10th, Tottenham is 10th. Villa is 9th. Newcastle is 8th.
Tottenham is 10th.
Fulham is 7th. Fulham is 7th.
Yeah.
Brighton 6th. Nottingham 5th. Arsenal 4th. Chelsea 3rd. City 2nd, and Liverpool on top.
You tried to violate my team, but his team isn't.
My team is 13th.
13.
Anyways,
blood fire.
Let's be saying what we're saying. Okay, but now can I be honest with you? You guys see why I'm always saying what I say about Arsenal.
I understand why you're on the net.
See, because it's not when it goes from your players to your. That's why I can't come for United fans too much, because you don't see Rashford. If you don't see Rashford going online doing. What have I done? Havertz done something on Twitter one day.
Blood.
And I said, Havertz done something on Twitter one day. And I remember, I don't know if I sent to you, because I deleted Twitter. I go, he's going to come back and hunt him. And it was like him dancing. Remember when people were doing that thing of what rapper was going on the stage and he was dancing, everybody's putting their head onto him and like whatever. He went to go and post that. He said, "You think you're smart, Gabriel? That one."
Oh, Lil Yachty's they put AI.
Yes,
and he posted that video.
So they did that. Okay, cool, calm. That's you done you okay, and then you didn't win the league.
Then Odegaard taking a picture of the photographer. That's same thing, and they lost. What is he taking a picture of now? Is he going to take a picture?
That game they lost. Was it that game they lost?
No.
They didn't
Is
win
he
the
going
league.
to take a picture of them carrying the league now?
See, this if, as I said to anybody, if Arsenal want to win the league, they literally need to, there's that saying, play every game
like it's a cup final.
It was a cup final. Because they have this good run.
What do you say?
It's your last.
They play every game. Like, why I say that? Because if you look at it, if you really look at the way City play, they really do play every game like there's a cup final.
They coast from September to this because their players are old. So they coast from September to December. From January to May.
We actually have to agree with him. City need to revamp small. I won't lie.
Thank you. Have you vindicated? I said it at the start.
Because one of the boys who said to me, that guy that said what I said, he said, "You think these boys can keep that up for the next 4 years? Do you think City have been playing that good for 5-6 years?
Do you know the amount of PEDs that is in our body right now? That's
the
breaking them down.
Let's not worry about City again.
I still
have that fear.
Demi, I told you.
No, I'm low-key fair in Liverpool.
Liverpool they've been doing their business.
And you know what thing I said to me? If Slot wins that Premier League and I don't hear on July or August 1st, whenever that Premier League starts, well, that's Arteta's last game. Delusion has hit that club in a different level.
I know what's crazy.
Because you know what's pissing me off? That I'm here. They had the utmost audacity and temerity to start. No, this is, sorry. We're actually going to finish up soon. We can't even talk about that one. Because we'll talk about that for 5-10 minutes. Yeah. But you know what's irritating me the most about this club? How dare you speak about other close managers when your manager hasn't even won a trophy? How dare they be like, is it time for Arteta to get sacked? I'm like, Arteta's won more trophies than your manager. And if you dare, and I promise, if you dare count Community Shield as a trophy, let me not say thunder strike you, but someone needs to talk to you. Shemon Paro Sam. How can you be? Every time I always see a certain person always saying, "Oh, you should Ange get the sack." Ange has only been there for 1 season. I beg. Ange has only been there for 1 season. What do you want? The man came into a club that they tried to hire 2 big boys. It didn't work. The players are trying to run the club. He has to go and put his first season. Do you understand? In his first season, Sam, he finished 5th in Europa League. I'm not saying he done well, but he had the best starting record of any manager other than Slot in his first season. 10 games unbeaten. And they want to always come and question my manager. Why can they not question their own before they come question anybody else's? Look in your own house before you go and look in someone else's house.
Preach, speak.
5 years.
5 years.
Do you understand the depreciation? And you want to be coming to other people's clubs and asking them about their managers. Come on. It's not even funny anymore sometimes. Just like every day Ange, every day Ten Hag, every day Maresca. It's like, boy,
I need to go to that battery. I've been holding it.
Stay. Guys, you know what, yeah? We'll come back to this because this topic
is part 1.
This is
part 2 is coming soon.
Coming soon.
Looks like Arsenal. Always coming for next season. I mean,
you can go. We and Eddie will close up because I want to say a few
I
things.
thought that was about Amorim. I wanted to do shots. I'm looking forward to. I don't even have anything crazy to say.
Okay, what do you have to say about Amorim?
First of all, I want to say.
I still think you should have sacked and had Bucky.
First of all, I want to say you're right. We shouldn't have sacked him. We should have assassinated him.
Whoa!
We should have.
Why?
That.
So wait. Can I just say then?
Fact,
can I just say one thing?
Go.
Have United said the president that if Amorim does not win a trophy in 3 years, should he get sacked?
Yes. 100%.
No, but Sam, I remember there was a time you came on this podcast. You were saying the technical director, all of these people, and I said you were speaking rubbish.
Okay.
Because Ten Hag won the FA Cup, they keep him to when did they sack him? October.
No, those people they didn't start the job until July 7th.
Let me finish. Okay, they had to since July 7th, right? They went to go and buy. They went to go and buy Ugarte. Delete.
It wasn't. It's been getting. It's been settled in.
You're
Mazurai is the best
Mazurai.
signing. Is the best signing of this
He's
league
been
right
your okay. Wait, you buy all them players. You buy about 5 players for Ten
now. For
Hag.
the previous manager, I said.
For the Ten Hag.
Uh-huh.
Then 2 months.
Ugarte was actually
They sack him.
sorry. Ayo. Ugarte wasn't. Ugarte and I think Ugarte and Mazurai weren't Ten Hag signings.
They weren't Ten Hag signing. They were
no.
just normal signing.
Yeah.
Okay, but I remember you said okay, you have the right people in all of this.
Yeah.
Where are you in the league? 13th. What Ten Hag did to you? I'm telling you right now, that bald man.
Man, bro, let me. I say this.
Man,
I'm
it-
totally
it don't-
saying this. They should never let a man where life and stress has already beat his hair off his head.
I know the thing
they
is,
never let him be
every
the
time
manager
I
of
see,
United.
every time I
Never.
see Ten Hag's
Never.
head, that
Oh
his
my-
bald head, it's like
getting
there's stress
shinier.
marks.
It's
Everywhere.
getting-
He's not straight.
For them.
Oh no, because
Oh.
he be saying the plan.
Eh?
And then they had the audacity. I remember I said it before. I said it. He said, "I'm coming to come and beat Liverpool and City." This guy, right?
I remember I sent this to this guy, and this guy said something to
I
me.
didn't remember. I said it. I remember what I said. I remember the word I used. I said there's a difference in confidence and then cockiness. And then I said, "This guy is a fool."
I didn't know it was cocky.
I told you he's a fool.
Well, guys, look, we're gonna wrap it up here.
Amram, I wish you the best of luck.
We don't-
So far, he actually has done. I think even second route was a good thing because you can't wait. You can't have somebody with that level of ambition in your coaching staff. If let's say you're going through a bad run of let's say 5 games here, people are already whispering. You don't need that in that type of pressure room. You have to have people who are like-minded. You don't need somebody who's openly said he has the ambition to be a manager.
I think you should have still kept him in the club
No.
because
That's too risky for him.
if this doesn't work,
If this is not, if
You
I
have
when
to
we get
be-
another man, listen, football is a business. This is business. It's a business, and Man United is the biggest business after, and then we can compete with Madrid. I won't lie, that one.
No,
But
Madrid-
United is their
Madrid
business.
Madrid is the biggest business. Making $1 billion in revenue is crazy. Man.
That for football team as
That's
well. That
crazy.
is obscene.
Right. But anyways,
That's a
guys,
different topic.
we're gonna wrap up now. Look, another thing we want to talk about is obviously when somebody purchases a certain thing, chat shit will come into effect, and we will start streaming and playing FIFA, the most stressful game in the world.
Oh.
God, that game is stressful.
blood fire. I was playing
I
before we
play-
came here.
bro,
I lost all my games.
I played champs to qualify. I played champs qualifier. I played 4 games in a row. I only won 1.
Don't talk to me about FIFA.
Mind you, yeah, I'm not even a bad FIFA player. God knows, I've been Division 1 the past 4 years of this game. I'm not no scrub. This year, I've been seeing new things.
Let
Maybe
me
because I have-
let me
maybe
even
because I have
twist
no
it for
time.
you. Last week, for my division rivals, I played about 25 games on a Tuesday.
Mhm.
I came back from work. I decided let me play a few games. All 25, I lost. Every single one. Bro!
This guy, yeah, the thing that kills me, this guy, he plays FIFA like not like football, but like FIFA. So he plays like 3 back,
Oh my God.
3 or 5 back here.
Man,
He plays.
you know I changed my formation 3 times. It didn't work.
He plays like somebody who hates football, and he
But,
still lost 25.
guys,
Wow.
Wow, chat shit will come to effect once this guy purchases something. I will leave
Yes,
the
they won't
link.
sponsor you.
I will leave the link for the other channel somewhere here. Subscribe, like, it will come soon. When do you think you're gonna get it?
Christmas time, man.
Wait till December the 1st. In Jesus' name.
December 1st.
December 1st. That's soon.
Tell me and you will be playing then.
Okay.
Did you make your pro?
Not yet.
Oh God. Oh,
I've been playing
Lord.
Rush. Oh
Oh,
boy,
we can play Rush then.
won't rush me back.
We can play Rush.
boy.
You know I've only lost like 3 matches in Rush.
Won't
Now, Rush
me.
is actually a good addition, though.
No, we will play. We can play Rush.
I wish they just created FIFA Street. I missed that game.
Oh,
God,
yeah, true.
I
But
missed
we'll
that
play
game.
Rush. We'll do that. But anyways, guys, thanks for tuning in.
Thank you.
Take care. God bless. Have a good day. Hope you enjoy. Please, if you hate, let us know in the comments. If you like, let us know in the comments. We love all of it.
If you want to see different type of content, let us know in the comments.
Well, we
And
should
Arsenal
be-
fans,
well,
shout
shout
out!
And also, as well, you are saying different type of content. Is it not the one that has been other than my
Also, yeah, if you
other than
want-
my one issue, which obviously that was very unpredictable.
Hmm?
You have been you are unpredictable in a way we don't like.
Listen, yeah, you man, I keep you updated though. I tell you what, you know how much I have going on, like.
Anyways, guys, bye.